Welcome friends, welcome to this amazing world of Salesforce. So before we proceed, let me share my screen and I will ask if you can see my screen and if everything is fine technically, then we'll start step by step the demonstration process. Okay. Now, let me share a screen. Everyone is requested to let me know whether you can see the screen or not, and accordingly we can proceed the things. So here I'm sharing my screen. Please let me know whether you can see it. So first, please let me know about the status. Achala, Amit, Amrit, Josna, Karan, Venkat. You can select their shaker while replying, so you can understand you're technically fit.
Yeah, I'm good.
Who is this? Amy. Okay, thank you. Amrit, Amy, Josna, Venkat. Amrit is fine. What about Karan? What about Achala? So Achala, Karan, can you please confirm? Achala is fine, good and great. What about Karan? Karan, please confirm so I can continue the things.
Can you hear me, Shekhar?
Who is it? Is Karan? Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, Karan is there. Okay. Everything fine, Karan? You can see the screen?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay, thank you. So now guys, we'll start the thing. So before we start, we are going to have a quick introduction and let me introduce you myself. So my name is Shekhar and I'm a professional Salesforce trainer. I'm having more than 8 years of experience in IT training. I have trained more than 700 students in Salesforce till today. Almost 25 to 30 corporate trainings I have given, various classroom trainings, and these online trainings are always going on. Now here, not only I am working as a Salesforce trainer, but also I work as a real-time Salesforce developer, in fact a senior Salesforce developer in a multinational company for US clients. And what all the things I perform in my company, in my job, I try to put all this experience while teaching you all guys, which ultimately gives you the benefit. This is like introduction about my side. Now, I will tell you some information about the trainings that I conduct, because that is the most important thing. What kind of quality, what kind of trainings you are going to get from my side. Please note, to tell you in one single line, as per the experience of the students, that the USP of my training is, take any topic or take any day or take any situation in my training. Not a single time a single student will be available for you to say that I didn't get this point. Ask any topic, any day, any moment, my student will say I'm 100% clear. And that kind of clear, simplified and very much in detail trainings I provide for my students. You will see today also, and you will see in the session also when you are going to join that. That is the only single line USP I will tell you. Apart from them, there are so many benefits you will come to know one by one. Now, let's have some introduction about the training program, how I teach, or what kind of format we prefer. There are some important points about the session that I would like to tell you, which in fact is nothing but a very essential point for you to understand what kind of quality you are going to get here. That will surely and certainly increase your confidence. Let me share that topic. Now here, some important points are there about this session, how we are going to learn and how we are going to proceed with this thing. Please note, I don't like teaching by jumping here and there or skipping the basic points and all. Whenever I teach, I always start by ABCD, because I know you guys are coming to Salesforce to my training. It doesn't mean that you are coming from Salesforce background. 99% of the time people are from non-Salesforce background, and that is why I always take the thing from ABCD without skipping a single basic point. So if you are from non-IT, non-Salesforce, absolutely nothing to worry. Absolutely nothing to worry. Just you need to attend each and every session. Automatically you will get all the points. Okay, so only important point, don't miss any session. Next, another thing which I know, that you are coming to this session, you are paying the money, not getting those things which you can get easily in the notebooks on internet. You are coming here to get those things which you will not get anywhere else. That is real time knowledge. Because theoretical knowledge, you can buy a book on Salesforce, start reading in your house. But why you people pay money and come to training? Because you know very well that if we want to survive in interview or in project, a real-time knowledge we should have, which will be given by only a real-time trainer. And I respect that requirement which you have in your mind. And that is the reason whatever I do, whatever I did in my many years of senior Salesforce development position, which I do in my projects, I put all these examples in the training process. So you will understand how people work in Salesforce, how the project works, and that confidence will be seen in your face by the interviewer when he is going to ask you some questions which will be out of from the training, it will be from the real-time experience. That is another advantage that you will have. Next, I believe in practical learning. There is no meaning of theoretical learning in this technological or professional world. We are not coming from school or college. We are now here dealing with a professional environment. And that is why I always take regular practical things in my session. Almost everything in my session will be practically oriented. I will teach you the concept, then practicals. And based on that, you are going to get regular assignments. If you do that, you will only realize the confidence that you are gaining by performing these assignments, because these assignments will be coming from real-time scenarios which we implemented previously for some projects, some clients, some customers. So by solving assignment, indirectly you are performing the real-time project in the mode of assignment. Okay, so don't miss any assignment which I am going to give you regularly. Next, we believe in interactive session. If you are asking one question, 10 question or 100 question, I will be very happy to answer them, because I like answering the students' question, and I know the more question you will ask, more clarity you will get. And this is the benefit of this online learning. In the class, you will feel shy that whether should I ask this question, it looks a silly question, whether I should proceed, and this way we don't speak in the classroom training. But here in online, it's one-to-one interaction with trainer. You can privately send a question to trainer and trainer will answer this. And I'm requesting you all, whenever you have any question, don't hesitate. For me, there is no silly question. All the questions are important for me. So please keep asking all the questions, clear your doubt. Apart from learning, you are going to get some special benefits from my side, which you will never get. You just try any trainer, any company, any consultancy in the market. That's my 100% guarantee. You try anywhere, any trainer, you will see you are not going to get this kind of things which I am going to tell you right now. It's my guarantee. Point number 1. Apart from learning, I am going to prepare you very well for interview questions, because I know that if you learn all these things and you are not doing anything in interview, then it's complete loss of you. I will get the money, we will get the money of the fees, that's fine, but what about your benefit? If you are not performing well in the interview, ultimately you are losing the things. And this is a thing which other trainers won't consider. They teach you, take the money, that's it. Now you do well, you don't do well, that doesn't matter, that's none of their business. But I don't think in that way. I will be regularly pushing you by giving you various interview questions, telling you the important points, and at the end of the syllabus, helping you by some kind of interview preparation mechanism also. By this way, many of my students got very easy success in interviews. Recently, only one of my students got placed in GE. She was a housewife, didn't get much time for prepare, but still she got a job in GE. Next, this is for interview. Second, another thing is that whenever, again, this is another problem which you might see in other trainers or in other companies, that they will teach you the syllabus and then you will proceed for the certification. Okay, now when you go for the certification, you know very well Salesforce certification is not that much easy, because whatever you learn, something new coming out of that, something unexpected will come in the certification, and many trainers don't focus that. Ultimately, students will fail. If you fail in the certification, there is no certification for you. Slightly, chances of job is less. And if you have certifications, you will get many calls from the company, about the opportunity in Salesforce. And I am going to take care of that also. Please note, in my last 5 years, when I started teaching the certification preparation, not a single student ever failed in certification. Last 5 years, not a single student failed. Now you tell me what you want to learn. You want to learn Salesforce admin, developer, app builder, sales cloud, service cloud, whatever you want to learn, tell me. I'm going to guarantee that certification for you, because we learn in that mode and I will help you in that mode in which the certification will be guaranteed. So please note, without certification, there is no much calls in the market, and that care I'm going to take in this session. You are going to get well prepared by certification. And the final point, again, check with any trainer. No one is going to take that. That is nothing but job related questions. See, when trainer is here to teach you only some kind of concept, why the trainer should make a headache for himself by teaching you those points, that what questions you will face in your job, what kind of situations a customer will bring in front of you, or what kind of things your manager will ask. Why he will take that tension for you? He is getting money for teaching, he will finish the matter. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to even tell you what kind of questions you will face in your job, what kind of activity you have to perform, what kind of situations you have to face while working. Because please note, getting interview cracked and passing the certification is not the only thing. You have to survive in the market. And for these kind of things, I'm going to help you by telling you various things that you have to face in the job. In short, I'm going to tell you CQ, that is certification question, IQ, that is interview question, and JQ, that is job related question. This combination, you search any trainer, no one is going to tell you, no one is going to give you. Any country, any trainer, any institute. Okay, so that is the point of getting that is the point you should be using for gaining the confidence that you are going to get those things which are never provided in the market. Okay, now one single example, apart from this, one single example I will tell you. There is a concept in Salesforce which is called as migration technique. Okay, what is the meaning of that? Now I'm not going to go into the details. I'm telling you just a simple overview. The migration technique means how you will transfer the data which you are using, which you have created, not data, in fact the work. Let's say you have done the project in your Salesforce environment. This is you. Your project is done. Now you want to transfer that to your client's environment. Okay, this is client's environment. This is your environment. How you will transfer this? Now please note, this is one of the very important topic, because if you don't know this basic thing or this important thing, then how you are going to transfer your project which you have done in your environment into the customer environment. And please note, no one in the market take this point. No one is going to take this. Why? Because if you want to show this demonstration to the students, the trainer needs to have a paid version. Guys, please mute your mic. Please mute your mic. Requesting everyone, please mute your mic. Thank you. Please note, if any trainer wants to teach you this topic, they need to have a paid version from Salesforce. that costs somewhere around $200 to $300 per month per user, and no one is interested to no one is interested to pay that much money to Salesforce just for a single student or for you for a single topic. And in the market, everyone will say this topic is not important, leave it, not important, we'll learn something else. And this way, no trainer is going to teach you. But please note, we are going to teach you the things here in very detailed manner. Don't worry about that. These are all things we are going to take care. So guys, now this way you understood what kind of benefit you are going to get from my training session. All these points, the combination of IQ, JQ, CQ, and apart from that, those topics which no one is going to teach you in the market, that also I'm going to teach you. Okay? So this way you are now taking the first step towards a very bright career of Salesforce by going through that learning mechanism which is completely student success oriented, not money oriented. Okay? So this way I have done by giving introduction about my training style, and the benefits that you are going to get. Now I would like to have some kind of introduction from your side, because one of the reason I take introduction, because I would like to take the information, what is the dream, what is the aim of the students of coming to this session, and accordingly I help various students for achieving their goal. Someone would like to be a BA, someone developer, someone admin. Accordingly I help regularly that guy to proceed towards the target he is aiming for. And that is the reason I would like to ask two questions for you. Please answer. Question number 1, what you do. In fact, just I want to know whether you are working, whether you are a student, if working, then which technology, experience, etc. Okay. And question number 2, which is very important for me to help you to build your career, why Salesforce? Please proceed. Everyone, please reply. Preference is chat box. Try to use chat box, and please answer these two questions. Achala, Amy, Amrit, Jyotsna, Karan, and Venkat. Please let me know. Okay, Achala is housewife. Okay, and Amrit is student. Okay, Achala is having 6 years of experience. Oh, that's good. So Achala, it means you have taken a gap after BA QA. Is that right?
Right. I was working in India, but after moving to US, I had taken a gap. And why
Okay.
Salesforce? Because I have done my MBA in marketing, so I would like to move towards the CRM side.
Right.
And yeah, looking for admin or BA, not much on the development side.
Okay, great. Noted that point, Achala. Surely I'll help you on that, and I got your understanding. So how the BA people should be equipped with, and how kind of how they should deal, what kind of knowledge the knowledge they have, I will keep in my mind, and regularly I will be giving you those points. Thank you for the information.
Thank you.
Next is by Amrit. He is saying, Amrit is saying that okay, he is not having the idea about Salesforce, but just going for something that's hot in the market. Yes, absolutely. Amrit, it's absolutely hot in the market. So guys, after this introduction from your side, I will be telling you how amazing job possibilities are there in Salesforce in the market. You will be shocked to see that some kind of trends right now going on in the market, and how easy to get the job in Salesforce. Okay, I'll show this after these two questions. So there is a message by Jyotsna. I will request all the remaining people, please reply with these questions. Karan, Venkat, I'm waiting from your side. And Dinesh, apart from that, I can see there is one person called with the name call-in user. So if that person is someone else whose name I don't know, please ask him to answer also. Next is by Jyotsna. Jyotsna is saying that, okay, it's Krishna. Okay, fine. Fine. So your cousin is Jyotsna. Okay. Fine. And Krishna is a student. Let me read the message. So Krishna is saying that he is a student and having experience in BA in supply chain management. And okay, got your point. And Salesforce, because it's really in demand. Yes, absolutely in high demand. Next is by yeah, no problem, Amrit, you can ask, no problem. Amrit, you can ask the question, no problem. Okay, no problem. Okay. Oh, fine. Noted that, Krishna. Thank you for the update. I got your point. Okay, so Karan, Venkat, I'm still not getting any reply from your side. So please reply and let me know why Salesforce and what you do. Okay, so Karan, Venkat seems offline. Now let me continue the thing. I got the information from Achala, Amrit, Josna, that is Krishna, and Amy. Did you answer, Amy? Okay, Amy, I'm waiting for you also. Please reply. Okay. Okay. So only now Venkat is pending. So Amy is saying that Amy is working 5 years experience from PLSQL side, wanted to learn something in clouds, which is not that too tough. Yeah, that's right. Also to start a new technology, very good. I have worked mainly in product support, but not got opportunity on development side. Okay, noted your point, Ami. And as you are going to have a career on clouds as a developer, surely you are going to get so many features in our session, which will be training you in terms of developer agenda. Okay, fine. So let me proceed with that. All people replied apart from Venkat. Venkat, if you hear me, please reply. And now, guys, I'm going to tell you some important point about the market, and then we are going to start with the demonstration of the learning process. How I teach, you can also check today what is the quality of teaching I provide. Okay. First of all, let me tell you about the market. Please note, guys, a recent survey has been done by that agency which is called as the most trusted source of any kind of commitment or any kind of prediction in the market. In short, whatever they say, it is considered to be Bible of the IT world. This is nothing but Gartner. The company Gartner made some analysis which shows that, if you see, this is the analysis, the market share of various companies. Just look at this. Microsoft, the owner of this company is world's richest person. His company is going with a very average speed. Started with 5.7, right now 6.2, very average. Oracle, the owner of Java, the very widely used software Java. They started very well, but now they are coming down and down and down, and at a very bad rate. They are at position 9.1%, which shows they are going very down. They are going down very quickly. SAP started very well. SAP is that technology. If you wanted to learn the technology before few years, people used to take a loan from their friends and relatives because that much costly was that technology. They used to take the loan for learning the course. That started very well, but now going very down, is at 12.1%. But just look at Salesforce. Started at 10.6 and going up and up and up, not a single downfall. And this graph, which we can see here, is dream of any company, any CEO or any manager. The graph which is just going upwards, never coming downwards, is made possible by Salesforce because of its fantastic feature that we are going to learn in the session. Right now it's 18.4, second number 12.6. This gap is absolutely huge. This 6% is not a joke. It's almost 6.3% of the entire market. It's a very, very big thing. And please note, this gap is going to be broadened slowly, slowly. There will be a very big gap now here onwards, and Salesforce will not have any strong competition in the market. Now you can understand how much strong opportunity you have in terms of job. Guys, there has been a survey done by various job agencies. You can also see this kind of survey information on some kind of job companies, let's say Indeed and all. They have estimated in the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, if you see this number, you will be shocked to see that the growth in the Salesforce job in US, European and Asian market is almost 300%. This is a very big number. The growth of Salesforce jobs in past 2 years is 300%, which is a very big thing. This way you can understand the opportunities are very high. It's only you need to take a first step and quickly proceed for the job search. Now, another thing, there has been some survey about the salaries which people get in terms of Salesforce. Please note, this survey is of past before few years, so the salaries now they are getting is very much high as compared to this. You can see the salaries here. It's very, very fantastic. Recently only one of my friends got the got the offer, having the experience 2 years. He got the offer of $11K per month in Salesforce. In fact, he was coming from some other technology. I think he was from .NET, okay? And he took the training and he prepared well for interviews and all these things. And he recently only, I think in the last week only, he got the job of $11,000 per month in USA. So this way you can see the salaries for Salesforce people is absolutely fantastic. You can expect such kind of salaries as per your experience and as per your performance in interview. Another thing, if you see the job demand in Salesforce, then please note the maximum demand is in USA. There we have large demand. Apart from that, European countries, UK and all, and especially in India also, the demand of job is very high. Please note, people used to get the calls. Now let me tell you my experience. I have uploaded also the resume of mine to get job opportunities and all. Before 6-7 months, I used to get almost 2 to 3 calls in Salesforce per week. Per week, I used to get 2 to 3 calls for various companies. Now I am getting almost 1 to 2 calls per day. That is almost 14 to 15 calls I get per week in Salesforce. These people calls me repeatedly. They say that we have vacancies, we have this requirement, please come for interview, anything. They just need Salesforce people. That's it. The projects are so many. They just need Salesforce people. So please check. This is a very good time for migrating to Salesforce career. To have a very strong career on that technology, which will be there for in the market for next 15 years for sure. Okay. So this way I told you all this information about the Salesforce career, the Salesforce opportunities and possibilities. Now we are going to start with the demonstration to show you what kind of teaching I provide. Okay. Till this point, if anyone is having any question, please ask. Till this point, if anyone is having any question, please ask or say clear in the chat box. All those people who are silent, please reply. Okay, fine guys. So I don't see a single message having any kind of questions. Everyone is saying clear. That's fine to see that. Amy said, Jyotsna said, Amrit said, Achala said, Venkat said, and Karen said. Okay. Now there is one question by Karan. He is asking, how do we become a Salesforce business analyst? Good question, Karan. Let me tell you the important thing. See, let me open a blank page and I will tell you with the diagram. See, there are two major pillars of Salesforce. Salesforce is having two types of career. One career option is Salesforce admin. One career option is Salesforce developer. Now these two are the major career parts of Salesforce. Here only you will see all the jobs divided. If you want to be a developer, then you should have this knowledge well and this knowledge well, practically. Okay? But if you want to be a BA, then you should have this knowledge very well, because unless you know, because in admin you will understand the complete structure, architecture and the functionality of Salesforce. If you are not good in functionality, if you don't know the pros and cons and the possibilities, please note, you cannot handle the client, you cannot deal well, you cannot be a good BA. And we have BAs in our previous companies, in my current companies I have seen that their knowledge is very good. They don't know any kind of programming, no problem, but they do know what they can do, what they cannot do, and this way they confidently face with the client also, and they face with the people also while setting some kind of requirement. So to become a BA, you should be a very good equipped with admin knowledge, and you should, in the practical terms also, and just as a knowledge, you should understand what the development points are. If you are completely zero in development, if you don't know the possibilities by development, please note, anyone can easily fool you. Anyone can easily fool you, and they can easily deceive you or bluff you by saying this is possible, not possible, etc. So practically you should have admin knowledge, and just understanding of development possibilities and knowledge is sufficient. You don't know practically anything, no problem, only understand the development concept. In short, learn all the topics I'm going to tell you in this syllabus, practically do all well in admin. Whenever we are going to start the development, just attend the sessions. No problem, you are not doing any development, any kind of programming practically, but just attend the sessions, understand the possibilities, because I regularly tell you the possibilities, interview questions and the scope of the development side. Get that knowledge, you will definitely be a very strong BA. I hope I answered you well, Karan, and your all clarity is given. I hope, Karan, you are very much clear now. If you have any more questions, please ask. Achala, please ask your question. Yeah, Karan saying is clear. Fine. So Achala, please ask your question. You can type also, no problem. So Achala is asking a question, and that's a correct question. Achala is saying that I have seen that there are more developer jobs than admin. Yes, that's correct. For example, if there are 100 jobs, assume that for an example, in USA right now we have 100 jobs. 100 is a very small thing. If we have the jobs in thousands and thousands and in USA, only one country, I'm just giving you an example. There are 100 jobs right now available in USA. Out of 100, 60 to 65 will be for Salesforce admin, and remaining all will be 35 to 40 for Salesforce. Sorry, this is for Salesforce developer, and this is for Salesforce admin. Please note, it doesn't mean that to get this kind of job, you should be having the programming knowledge as well. No, not needed. I have seen many people who have just understanding about development. They are good in admin. They can also apply for the developer job, and they can tell them while interview that I am very much good in development knowledge. Practically, I have no much experience on programming, but I can very well deal with the customer, deal with the team, and so many students got the job in which they don't have to do programming. they have to be an analyst, dealing with a customer, dealing with a team. This also you can try. Okay, and another thing, being a BA, you will be already having the scope of working at this level also, because BA people are never expected to do coding. BAs are never hired to do programming. They are only hired to deal with different teams. So BA will have opportunity here also and here also. I hope you got all the clarity now. Achula, how is the market and what kind of opportunities you have? Achal, are you clear? Very good. So guys, now it's time to see the training. It's time to see the training and try to understand that how Shekhar will teach and whether I should go for this training or not. Let me start with the first topic. Now, whatever we are going to learn in today's session, after this, believe me, you will have a very strong background set in Salesforce. After the end of today's session, if someone is asking you what is Salesforce, you will tell him about Salesforce for at least half an hour, non-stop. That much knowledge you will get by just attending today's session. Just attending. So be attentive, focus on all these points I am going to tell you. Please note, if you are a normal person, having no much interest in Salesforce, then understanding this, that Salesforce started with the CRM technology, but laterwards they moved to sales department, marketing domain, shipping domain, finance, healthcare, infrastructure, IT, management, service, sales. Everywhere is Salesforce right now. Everywhere is Salesforce. This information is sufficient for you if you are a normal person. But if you are planning to put your time, your money and your career in Salesforce, you should not stop here. You should also understand why Salesforce is that much popular. So that these people are mad for Salesforce. Everyone is saying Salesforce, Salesforce, Salesforce. Why Salesforce is so much popular? Second, you should also understand what Salesforce is giving to the end person, because of which the big brands like IBM, Oracle or Microsoft are losing the race in terms of Salesforce competition. And finally, how Salesforce is giving all these fantastic features to the customer, which I also can use in my job, and I can make my customer and as well as my employer happy and proud. These all things you need to understand. We are going to understand that all points today. That is nothing but we are going to have 101 of Salesforce. And you know very well, 101 is an English phrase which means the beginning, from the basics, right? Now we are going to do that thing. Let me open a next slide to tell you something about the Salesforce background. I am going to tell you something about CRM. A question may come in your mind that Shekhar, right now we are learning Salesforce. Then why you are teaching the CRM? Because Salesforce is nothing but CRM application. Another question may come in your mind. So Shekhar, does that mean that Salesforce is so much popular because CRM is popular? Yes. That is one of the very important reasons why Salesforce is popular. Guys, before I teach, let me tell you before and only that you will see some kind of different style of teaching in my teaching, because I will be asking the questions behalf of you to myself only. I will be saying that Shekhar tell me this, Shekhar tell me that. In fact, I am only Shekhar. So you will see some different kind of teaching in my scenario, my training style. Please note that is only because regularly I ask the questions behalf of you only to myself, because as per now, after this 8 years of experience in training, I can very clearly understand what will be next question coming from your side in your mind. So before you ask, I myself only ask the question to me behalf of you. Okay. So this way, I will be covering almost 95% of questions that will be coming in your mind just by my intuition or my experience. But if anything is remaining, those 5% questions, I will be requesting you to keep asking the questions without waiting for me to ask you to proceed for any kind of questions and doubts. Keep asking the questions, no problem. But this kind of style of teaching you will be facing, you will be seeing in my training process, which will be in fact very useful for you. So Shekhar, you are saying that CRM is the base of Salesforce, and you are saying that Salesforce is getting success because of CRM. Can you tell me what is CRM? Can you tell me something more about CRM? Yes, I'll tell you. Let me take you back to the history somewhere around late 1970s or early 1980s, where IT market was new. Almost 99% of the people in the world was not knowing what is the meaning of computer. So at that time, some companies started the IT services and all, and everything was going well. No competition. Whole world was open, so everything was going fine. But after that, some small companies, some new companies came in the market, and they started giving the service to the market with less pricing as compared to these existing companies. And these existing companies started getting panicked. They said, these new people are giving the service with very less price. We cannot reduce your price because our expenses are fixed. We have a big setup. We have so many employees. We have some fixed expense. We cannot reduce your pricing. But these people are reducing the pricing. So if this is going to continue, within a few years, they are going to go out of the market. They started getting panicked. And they finally realized, now we should take a step now, otherwise our career is gone. Our company is gone. They had a brainstorming and all, and finally they realized, right now whatever we are doing in the market or in our process, we are doing everything by keeping the functionality or the process as a center point. The functionality or the process we are keeping as a center point, and by which we are doing all this activity. We should not do that now. Not only we should keep the functionality as a focus point, but also we should also keep one more entity as a center point, that is called as customer. We should focus on customer, and we should be giving the customer centric benefits, because each and every customer is different. Their expectations, their capabilities are different, and we should be giving the customer centric packages, because every customer is having different background. For example, Annie is a customer. He is having so much money, but no technological requirements. This will be having different package. Karan will be one customer. Karan is startup company. Karan is saying, I'm not having that much money, but I need strong technological application. So this way, Amy is having different package. Karan will be having different package. This way, Amy also will be happy. This way, Karan also will be happy. This way, the companies need to work. That was the moral of that discussion. And finally, they understood, now we should change our approach and we should work by customer-centric point. Now they started working with a concept that is nothing but CRM. What was the purpose? To keep eye on each and every details of customer, his past requirements, issues, future plans, budget, capabilities, and by looking at all these points, give a package to a customer depending on his needs, capabilities, and background. What was the result of this? Fantastic result. This ensured complete satisfaction of the customer. People started getting the benefits. The existing customers never left the companies, even though they started getting lucrative offers by these new companies. They didn't leave the existing companies because they knew that for us, service is important, not the money. And finally, people started realizing the power of CRM, which now became the core of IT world. You take any Fortune 500 company, any company. You take many mid-level company. You take many small company. Everyone is having a team, a CRM team in their company who focus on customer issues, customer problems, customer requirement. And as CRM is used everywhere, the company, the product which gives you the platform to work on CRM requirements, that is Salesforce, became the hit in the market. For example, this is the concept, mobile phone. It's a concept. Everyone needs that. The companies which are taking the benefit of this concept, for example Samsung, for example Apple, they are becoming billionaires. Exactly on the same note, the owner of Salesforce understood that there is a CRM tool need in the market. He captured the opportunity and the company Salesforce.com minting billions of dollars per year. This is the background of Salesforce, and this is how Salesforce and CRM came into the market. Please note, I follow one custom in my training. For example, in my training, let's say there are 3 people in my batch. 2 people are saying, I'm clear with all the points. 1 is saying, I'm not clear. Please note, I will not proceed ahead. I will stop there only. And I will ask him, this guy, what is the problem? What he would like to repeat. And when all these people will say that, yes, we are clear, then only I will move to next topic. This is my convention. I never keep a single person behind. And as per the convention, let me ask you, any question in this slide, please ask. Say clear or ask the question, but don't remain silent in my session. Either say clear or ask the question. Amrit clear, Karan clear, remaining all people, please let me know. Achala clear, Venkat clear, Josna clear, and who is pending now? Venkat done, Karan done, okay, Josna done, Amrit. Amy, I think you're pending. Amy, are you clear? If you're not clear, requesting you to ask the question. And Achala is clear. Amy is also clear. Excellent. All people are clear. Let me move to next slide. Now, a question may come in your mind that Shekhar, there are so many, you are saying that there are so many companies providing in the market, like you said about Microsoft, you said about all these things. Now, can you tell me, if there are so many companies, then how Salesforce only getting all this benefit, or what exactly is in Salesforce because of which they are in the top level? In short, a question, why Salesforce is so different, which may come in your mind. Now please note guys, it's a common sense that apart from CRM application, apart from giving a CRM application, Salesforce is giving some kind of additional thing because of which it is behaving as a market star, market leader. So apart from this basic thing, there is something special because of which it is Salesforce's market leader. And that thing is nothing but this. The use of cloud technology. So Shekhar, do you mean that using cloud technology, Salesforce is getting success? Yes. Salesforce is getting lots of success because of this. So Shekhar, does that mean other companies don't use cloud? No, they use that. Then how can you say only Salesforce getting benefit? Now there is a catch in this. Pay attention. See, looking at the success of Salesforce, many companies started coming in the market on this CRM technology on cloud platform when in 2013 or 14 or 15, etc. By looking at success of Salesforce. And even if you ask a school going child today, if a child is there who is a school child, we will ask him, can you tell me what is the future of IT world? He will clearly tell you the cloud computing is future of IT world. Even a school going child will tell you. But if you observe this situation somewhere around 2006 or 7, if you are a regular reader of IT magazine, you might have observed that at that time also people used to say there is no future of cloud computing. Cloud computing is waste technology. Cloud computing is a risky technology. Cloud computing is going to go out of the market after a few years. The people used to say they used to write the magazine articles when in 6-7. But today everyone knows that there is no future of IT world without cloud computing. Now you see, if this is the situation in 2006-7, what kind of negative situation might have at that time in 2005. Might be at that time in 2005 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 or 2000. Absolutely negative, right? Just imagine the amazing decision, the bold decision taken by Salesforce owner Mark Benioff, who left a high salaried job, came in the market, launched a company on CRM technology based on cloud computing when in March 1999, where the 99.99% of the IT market was completely negative for cloud technology. He put his career, his money, his future on this technology, which was doubtful. And as Salesforce is taking this, Salesforce is giving the benefit to the customer of cloud technology since 1999, and today is 2016. It's almost 17 years now from which Salesforce is giving this service. Because of this, Salesforce is everywhere in the market. In every corner of the world, Salesforce is already reached, and that is the reason all these new companies who are coming in 2014, 15, 13, 12, 11, they are facing very difficult. They are facing very difficulty to survive in the market in front of competition of Salesforce. And that is one of the reasons, as they are giving the service from last 17 years in cloud technology, Salesforce is the leader. And guys, please note, just look at his decision. The decision which people are taking right now, he took before 17 years. And that is the reason it is said that great people don't do something different. They do the same thing but in different fashion. And the single decision taken by him now giving billions of dollars of profit per year to Salesforce, one of the very rich company in the IT world, and moving high. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this slide. Now I'm going to open the chat window and I'm going to see if anyone is having any kind of question. If you have any question, please ask. No question, please say clear. This slide is finished. I'm opening the chat box now. Guys, please note, whenever you see here chat box, such kind of blur message, please note it is a chat box. It means I'm opening a chat window. So don't feel there is a problem with video. No, it's a chat box which you cannot see, which only I can see. Okay, so that's why there will be a blur situation. Now Achala is having any question. Achala, please ask. You can type the question, no problem. Venkat is clear, Amrit is clear, Ami is clear, and who is pending? Karan, what about you? Jyotsna, what about you? Please let me know. I think Jyotsna also clear. Okay, Karen, Jyotsna, they are asking some question. Let me read it. So Karan, please note, apart from Salesforce, many companies are now offering that. Okay. I hope you got the answer, Karan. Apart from Salesforce, many companies are now offering, because this is the world of cloud technology. Now almost no company is there who is going to be on the non-cloud. Everyone is planning to go for cloud. Next question is by Jyotsna. What does it mean, any CRM application plus cloud Salesforce? So Jyotsna, it's very simple that a normal CRM application, in addition, cloud facility is giving us the product called as Salesforce. Okay, so Salesforce is taking all the features of cloud computing and becoming the rising star. In fact, the well-set star in the market. Jyotsna, are you clear? That is Krishna. Are you clear? Great. Now I think there is a question by Achala. Please ask.
Yeah, as you said, cloud computing is one of the hot technology or booming trend. What about big data?
Yeah,
I know it's completely different, but still, I just wanted to say cloud computing or big data. Which one or both of them? Like, what you wanna say about that?
Okay, fine. So please note, like this cloud computing and this, for example, taking the example of Salesforce. Salesforce versus big data. Both are completely different domains. So big data is used for storing large number of data, whereas in Salesforce, you have the enterprise application on which your business will run. So please note, if telling you some simple points as a starting of career, then Salesforce is that kind of technology which is absolutely easy to start with anyone. Anyone can start it, and by small efforts, he can very well get a very good job. Whereas if you go for big data, you need some kind of background, some kind of experience you need, and if you don't have experience, some kind of strong programming knowledge, it will be difficult for you to start with. So for a starting person, big data is very difficult unless you have the experience. Salesforce, even non-IT people started working on Salesforce, and they are working on a very good position. Both technologies are good in the market. Big data jobs are there, Salesforce jobs are there. Only we need to decide whether we need to struggle at initial level or we want to have a smooth career in terms of comparison of technology. I hope you got the answer, Achala.
Yes, I got it. One more question. Like you said, Salesforce is on the cloud. There is
Right.
no other CRM tool on the cloud from any other company?
Now they started. As I said, now they started now.
Okay.
Almost everyone is coming to cloud now. By looking at Salesforce success and by looking at cloud success, they are coming on cloud now. Almost everyone is coming. But Salesforce started from the beginning. They came first.
Is Microsoft Dynamics is on the cloud?
Yeah, almost. I am saying that almost everyone is now in the cloud. Almost everyone. Okay. But they are right now. Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. So now guys, let me move to the next slide. I'm just opening the next slide. Please note, guys, if anyone is having any mic open, please mute that so people will not have the disturbance. Now please note guys, one more benefit you will get from my training session, that whenever I take a new word or a new concept, I don't take students for granted, or I don't assume that okay, let's skip that point. Student might be doing this, why should I waste my time and all? No, I don't do that. Whenever I think this word, this concept will be new for student, I definitely take that. I can't teach for hours and hours. At least I will take few lines for that, so that my students should be aware with that point also. And that is why just right now I have taken one new word, cloud computing, cloud platform. That is why I'm going to tell you what is cloud platform if you are not coming from cloud background or IT background. This is one example. This way I will be telling you all those points which will be new for you in my session. Because I don't take this point for granted, I always focus on taking the basement clear. What is cloud platform? Please note, if you go to the internet, you will see so many definitions on cloud platform, a definition of 10 lines, 20 lines, 40 lines, etc. But for me, simplified training is the main thing. So for me, only single line definition. Cloud platform is nothing but accessing features on wire. That's it. What is the meaning of wire? Please note, on wire means on internet. It's a phrase which we use for internet. So Shekhar, what is the meaning of accessing features? Now, let me tell you. Features like applications, memory, RAM, processing, services, servers, all these things are there which we can get benefit of on cloud, on internet, on wire. It is called as cloud platform. For example, let me go with a simplified example because I like giving the regular life example. Gmail. Let's say there is a person called as Amy. Amy is, today is the first day for Amy, and Amy is using Gmail. First day, okay? Now when Amy is going to use that, will Google people call Amy and say, hi Amy, you are using Gmail? Okay, do one thing. Install XYZ applications on your laptop first. They are going to say this to Amy? No, not at all. Will they say to Amy, Amy, let me see your system, how is the configuration, how is the RAM, etc., etc. Are they going to tell Amy about this? Not at all. Amy will open the browser, type gmail.com, start using Gmail. Why this happened? Because Gmail is not going to work on the laptop of Amy. It will run in the premises on the servers of Google, which is located in the Google company. Amy will only access that on internet. But the application is running in Google's company. Another example. Amy is using the laptop and Gmail is, so Amy is using Gmail. Now, assume that Amy's laptop is very much outdated and assume that only 5 MB memory is free now. 5 MB is a very small number. Only 5 MB memory is free for Amy. It's a very small number. Assume that there is a friend of Amy called as Achala. Achala friend one email of one video. For example, one video is there as an attachment to AMI, which is of 25 MB, which is the maximum email size that we can have. I hope you know this general knowledge. The maximum email size that we can have is 25 MB, not more than this. So let's say Achila sent a video. The video will be received by AMI system. Now you tell me, will AMI get any error that low memory email will not be received, system crash, cannot receive the email, cannot open the email, Gmail crash, any kind of thing? Absolutely not. AMI can open the email, AMI can receive the email, AMI can see the video, all is possible. But Shekhar, how it's possible? You are saying the email size is 25 and AMI system is having 5. How it's possible? Guys, please note the email, the data, everything which you store in your Gmail is not used by your local system, right Karan? It is stored in the data center, the premise of Google. Somewhere in the Google's premise you will be storing, and you may be using this in somewhere in India, somewhere in Australia, somewhere in UK. And that is what cloud platform is. The complete application is running somewhere else. You are only using that on browser. That's it. Exactly same is happening in Salesforce. You should not install any single thing on your laptop. No worry about your configuration. Only open browser, type www.salesforce.com, start logging, start using, nothing to worry about installation. But if you see the applications like .NET, Java, Big Data, so many installations, so many configurations, RAM, virtual memory, this and that and so many things. And then only you will be able to work on the practicals. Here, you can do the practical just by open the browser, open Chrome, start using that browser. Anything you can do in Salesforce. That is the biggest advantage of having a career in Salesforce. This page is giving you the all idea about the cloud platform. Any question till this point, please let me know. Either say clear or ask the question. Please let me know. Achala and sorry?
I have a question.
Yeah, please let me know.
Now that cloud computing is over the internet and it is openly accessible to public, how secure it is?
Okay, fine. Good question. So actually, this was not only your question, Achala. In fact, that was a question for millions of people before few years, because they used to say this cloud will be on, not in the company, it will be something in the outside, and how it will be safe. Now please note, cloud is safe as good as something is there in your CD and the CD is kept in your office, in your locker, or there is a data on your laptop in your office and the office is closed, there are locks in the office. The way the data is safe for you, exactly the data is safe in cloud, because now the companies become very much serious. They started implementing all those measures by which we can make the data 100% safe in the cloud technology. No current, 100% safe in the cloud technology, and because of this, any hacker, any intruder will not be able to break that system and take the data. If the hackers can break the system in your company, in your laptop, similarly they can do in any other devices. But in cloud computing, this functionality will be very different. These companies are implementing high quality security setup. These companies need to pass various certifications of security, and then only people can take the product from them. Salesforce passed almost all the certifications and having absolutely strong security process. And please note, because of this only, companies like Pepsi, GE, Philips, Coca-Cola, these companies having the millions dollars of data they are storing in Salesforce, we can understand now how secure Salesforce is. So today there is no doubt about security. I hope you got the answer, Achala. Okay, so Achala is clear, Karan is clear, Josna, Amit clear. Who is pending now? Why they are silent? Ami, what about you? Why you are silent? Any question, Ami? So guys, please note, I am not the trainer who likes to teach in the batch wise. My topic is finished, my work is done. I am not that kind of trainer. I want each and every person should be clear. Okay, so even I am teaching a batch wise, I like to teach in one-to-one mode kind of experience I want to give to you all guys. So please note, whenever I say any questions, don't assume that Shekhar is asking to everyone. No, I am asking to you, and it's your duty to reply me. Otherwise, I will ask you the question if you have any kind of doubts. So don't remain silent and dull in my session. Be active. Give responses to every question. Ultimate benefit is yours only. And now, guys, it's time for the last slide of the day, which is one of the very important slides. After that, our demo will be finished. Please note that whenever I teach any topic, whenever I get any chance, I always teach the topics by considering the student psychology, because I very well try to implement student psychology concept in my teaching, and I try to ensure that students will be getting my point in much more clarity. The best example is just right now. Now I want to teach you the Salesforce application building process. But before that, I'm going to teach you this traditional application building process. Why? Student psychology. Ultimately, by this way, you will get all the concepts clear. Let me start. Please note, whenever I show something on the slide, please don't start reading. That will waste your time, your energy, and your concentration. Only focus what I'm saying. And if I'm making some kind of circle, some kind of arrow, then only focus on that point. Don't waste your efforts. It will give a problem to you only. You will not be able to concentrate, okay? So only listen what I'm saying, and if I'm making some kind of pointer, then only see there. Otherwise, no need to read. This is a very common student psychology. They start reading whatever I show on the screen, okay? Now see, let me focus on this point first. Let me tell you how Salesforce is giving all these fantastic features to the end user. The last question, how? We have done what? We have done why. Now the last question, how? Before telling you this, I'm going to tell you actually how traditional approach is there, how traditional application works like .NET, Java, PHP, and then I'm going to tell you how Salesforce's work as compared to that. Assume that there is a person called as Amrit. Amrit is living in India. There is a person called as Josna living in USA. Amrit is a let's say for example Java guy, and on some day Josna called Amrit. Josna said that, hi Amrit, I came to know that you are a very good Java person, and I'm having a company in USA and we want a software. Can you create that? Then Amrit said, yes, surely I can do that. Amrit took all the requirement from Josna and Amrit started working on that. Assume that Amrit didn't pay attention much to his laptop, and his laptop is very outdated. And Amrit found that this application is very strong. I cannot use my laptop for that. I must upgrade. So Amrit will go to the market and he will spend few dollars and he purchase RAM, processor or memory, whatever he needs to make his laptop very much strong. He will come to home and he will start the work. Step number 1 is finished. Second, Amrit realized, oh, for doing kind of application building, I need a software. For Java, I need Eclipse or NetBeans, something like this. He will go to the market, he will purchase that and he will come home by spending few dollars. He will install that, he will start working. Again he will realize, oh, I forgot that. I need a database also. Where I am going to save it? He again go to the market. He will purchase, for example, Oracle. He will, by spending few dollars. Again he will come home, he will install Oracle. Then he will connect Oracle and this Java by doing some kind of struggle, by facing some kind of error. Finally he succeeded. Now his application and database is well set. He started the development. Step number 2, finish. Assume that the project is ready. Amrit calling Josna that my project is ready. Tell me next step. Josna saying, okay, take this flight tickets, come to USA, install this on my laptops, do the demo, take the money, go back to India. This way, Amrit went to USA, installed the application. Any issues are coming, he tested, he did a debug. Finally, any update needed in the Josna's laptop, He did that also, and finally everything is working fine. Amrit took the money, came to India. That's it. Assume that after a few weeks or few months, there is a big problem in the application. The business of Jyotsna is down because the application is not working. The business is not possible to continue. Jyotsna calling back to Amrit and saying that it's a very serious problem. My business is down. I'm getting daily so much loss. Quickly come to USA, solve the problem. Assume that Amrit is having some kind of personal issues in his life. He cannot travel. But still, looking at the problem of customers, he went to USA. Amrit saw the problem. He solved the problem. Everything is working fine. Amrit wants to come back to India due to his personal issues. But still, to ensure that everything will work fine, he stayed there 2-3 days in USA. When everything is working fine, he came back to India. He did this kind of compromise and all these things. This all is the scenario we see in a traditional application building process. These all compromises, these all difficulties, these all constraints. In short, these all headaches we will not see in Salesforce. How? Let's see. Assume that after a few years, Amrit got a call and someone with name Karan called Amrit and said, "Hi Amrit, I hope you remember. I'm colleague of Jyotsna and right now we are working in Salesforce. Do you remember Jyotsna?" Amrit said, "Yes, I very well know that." Karan is saying, "Now do one thing, Amrit. We want another project from you. Same scenario, everything is same, only given Salesforce. Can you do that?" Amrit will say, "Yes, I recently learned Salesforce. I can give it to you." Amrit start working. Here Amrit, the page change. So here Amrit spent the time and money by upgrading his laptop. In this case, Amrit will not do anything. He will only ensure, am I having internet connection? That's it. In which case? In Salesforce case. Next. Step number 2. Amrit went to market to purchase Eclipse, Oracle, installation, so many efforts he put, and finally he was able to work. Here, Amrit will not do any single thing. He will not spend anything by going to market. He will only check, is my internet connection working? That's it. In the step number 3, Amrit went to the Amrit went to USA, did some kind of activity, implementation, again came back. Again some issue came, again went to USA. There was some personal life issue for Amrit. Still he made compromise. Here in this case, Amrit will give all these benefits to the client, but just by ensuring, is my internet working? That's it. Guys, just look at this. How the market is completely changed because of this Salesforce entry, where these all difficult approaches are converted into a simple approach by just arranging internet. You can do all these things. How it's possible? It's possible because Salesforce is taking benefit of these amazing 3 pillars of cloud computing: SAAS, PAAS, IAAS. What is the meaning of that? See, Salesforce will say to Amrit, Amrit, you don't worry. I am having IAAS feature, which is infrastructure as a service. So Amrit, you don't worry. The RAM, the processor, the servers, everything which you need, I am going to take care. You just check with your logic. You just use your business logic. Try to implement what you want to do. Don't worry about that. PAAS. Salesforce will say to Amrit, you don't worry about any application by purchasing anything or any database. Don't go for the market. I am going to take care of everything. I have my own platform, which is called as Force.com, and I have my own programming language, which is called as Apex, and I have my own database. Amrit, you don't do anything. I am going to take care of everything. So Amrit will only focus on logic, implementation, not on this kind of applications and database and all these things. And please note, guys, Apex is the programming language which we use in Salesforce. This is the world's first programming language that can run on cloud, and this is the gift of Salesforce to the IT world. Before Salesforce, no one ever imagined that we can do the programming in cloud computing. This is the gift of Salesforce to IT world. And finally, Amrit, due to some issues, went to USA, traveled here to there. Here Salesforce will say to Amrit, you don't worry. With my SaaS software as a service feature, you can see the complete structure of your customer application sitting at your home. You can make complete changes. You can troubleshoot. You can solve the problem. No need to go anywhere. This is the magic which Salesforce is bringing in your life. Please note, in this case, Amrit changed one continent to another continent. Do you remember? He moved from Asia to North America. One continent to another. Here, in this case, he will not change the continent, not even the country, not even the state, not even the city, not even the area, not even the building, not even the room, not even the chair, not even the laptop. By sitting on the same laptop, by sitting on the same chair, Amrit can help the customer end to end. Maybe the customer is in USA or UK or any corner of the Antarctica. No problem, by internet you can do all these things, and that is the magic of Salesforce bringing into the IT world. And this is why Salesforce is so much popular for VAs, employers, companies, customers. Everyone is happy by Salesforce. And the last point of the day, if you are going to work as a Salesforce PA or admin, you will be working at this level practically. If you are going to work as a Salesforce developer, you will be working at this level practically. At this level, we never work because there is no job on this, because this is managed by Salesforce people. Okay, so here we have admin knowledge, here we have developer knowledge. But I already said you, BA or any person at least should have what is development means. So don't take development knowledge casually. At least you should have knowledge. You don't know programming, no problem, but at least understand how it works. That's all with my today's session. That is the end of my demonstration. I hope you now understood what kind of quality training, what kind of in-depth training, and what kind of rare training you are going to get, which I already guaranteed you are not going to get anywhere in the market. In any country you search, I have seen almost 50 to 60 various training companies throughout the world. That's all from my side. Now, a request for you all, if you have any kind of questions, please let me know so I can help you and clear your doubts. If there is no question, please stay clear so that we can end this session. Any question about syllabus, any question about timing, date, agenda, duration, anything, your career, please speak. Achala, Ami, Amrit, Jyotsna, and Karan and Venkat, please let me know. Okay, so there is a question by Ami. So please note, Ami is asking, what about certifications in Salesforce? Ami, please note, certifications are one of the very important part in Salesforce. By knowing that point, by taking that point very seriously, I train students where CQ, IQ, and JQ is a center point of learning. So I regularly give you all this idea about the certifications. I regularly tell you various questions. Please note, daily 2 to 3 questions I will be giving you on these all points. At the end of the syllabus, at least 150 questions will be there in just your mind, in your brain, or in your notes, which will be important for examination. Just by attending the classes, you will be having a confidence on 150 plus interview questions, 150 plus certification questions, just by attending the classes. So certification is a very center point of this session. After this end of this session, you can perform for admin or developer certification. Okay. If someone want to go more than that, then let me know. I will help you in that case also. We are always focusing on student aim or target. Any other question? So please note, Achala, we are learning cloud computing in the direction of, or indirectly working on CRM. That is, we are learning a CRM application which is work on cloud computing. Okay, so focus will be CRM application, CRM technology. I hope you got the point, Achala. And in the behind that, we are going to use the cloud computing. Please note, Achila, that if your company is expecting you to do programming, you will not be able to do anything without programming knowledge. So beforehand only, you should decide by some small efforts you want to go for the development career, or you want to completely neglect that all those opportunities coming in the development mode and you want to go for non-development mode, then that's also possible. Many jobs are there in the market which doesn't need development knowledge. It needs only analytical, consulting and management knowledge, which also you can use for your job hunt. Okay, I hope you got the answer, Achala. But if you want to give some more efforts and try to have the development knowledge as well, you can that also. Non-development, development, both jobs are available in the IT world, depending on companies to company. Next is by Karan. Okay, so please note, Karan, that we are going to have some practice platforms, and we are going to provide you the environment to do the practice and all these things, and we are going to provide each and every person different practice environment, and all these assignments we are going to do, we are going to check, we are going to see that how we are progressing, and everyone will be having that environment to do the practicals. I hope you got the answer, Karan. Okay, everyone will be given a different environment to do the practice. So please note, Josna, the training program is almost 40 to 45 hours. 40 to 45 hours, depending on how much fast you guys are learning or how much slow you guys are learning. Okay, so this is the range, 40 to 45 hours. Any other questions, guys? Please ask. Don't worry about any kind of questions, any kind of doubts. Okay, there is a question by Amy. Amy is saying that suppose someone never worked in IT, suppose he just worked in a marketing field without any knowledge in IT, and he wants to proceed in IT, want to use his marketing experience. So is Salesforce a good option? Amy, in fact, Salesforce is the best option, because the most important thing of Salesforce is sales and marketing. Many people struggle the understanding of sales and marketing, that what is sales and marketing and all. And if you have the knowledge of that background, believe me, with a very less effort, you can be a very strong person in terms of setting your business, setting your sales and marketing business in your company. I have helped many people who came from commerce background as well. They made some kind of initial effort. With their hard work, they are now working in a very good position in Salesforce. At least you are having the marketing and sales of knowledge where your 30% tension is gone because you have the knowledge of sales and marketing. Other people have to learn that while learning Salesforce, but you are already having that. So you are already having 30% plus advantage. Now, but just by giving the practice, hard work on functionality, very easily, you can have a very good career in Salesforce. This is my observation of last 8 years. I hope you got the answer, Amy. So please note, I already said, Amy, that SAP CRM is having lots of problems, lots of drawbacks in terms of comparison, and in terms of learning, Salesforce is very easy. In terms of jobs, Salesforce is having more jobs. So as compared to Salesforce, SAP CRM is very low, no much jobs and no much good possibilities. So SAP CRM is very low in terms of Salesforce. So if you want to have more career opportunities, more growth, then go for Salesforce, not for SAP CRM. The opportunities are more, salaries are more, career is bright. Any other question, guys? Yeah, welcome, Amy. It's my pleasure. So Jyotsna, yeah, we do have that. We do have some kind of activities also, but right now that will be slightly difficult for this thing, because right now so we have the nighttime things at your end, but still we'll surely try on that. Okay, so we'll surely work on that. No problem. Okay, we'll see the possibilities, Jyotsna. Any other question, guys? Any other questions? But try to go for this, Jyotsna, because when we have lots of people in, when we have different people in this format, everyone will ask different questions, and you will get to learn something more. Okay, in fact, Krishna, you will get to learn more. So try to attend the session in this time only, where it will be night for USA and morning for India. Okay, because we'll have various people here from various backgrounds. You will get more learning curve by their question. Also, you will get so much to learn. Okay, but when the other timing, you will be only person, or sometimes it will be difficult to proceed for that also, being only single person. So try to adjust the schedule if possible, because it's matter of only 4 days, 3 to 4 days per week, only 3 to 4 days per week. Okay, so I hope you can adjust that. Okay, no problem, Krishna will try to see something on that. Okay, no problem. Okay, we'll try to plan something on that and we'll let you know. No problem. Yes, Achala, that's fine. That's fine, Achala. Okay, no problem. Okay, so Josna, from here in very short time, in few days, we'll be having our first session. We'll have our first day, okay, of this batch. So a concerned person from Anthos will contact you and will ask you about the possibilities, and he will provide you the timings and the link and all the details about the batch. In just few days, we are going to start that. You inform him that yes, I want to join, and you can attend from right away from the day one. We are going to start from the very basics of things. Don't miss these basic things, which is going to help you a lot, and this way you can join the things. Okay, I hope you got the point, Krishna. Is that clear? Great. So guys, if you are all done, then that's it from the demo session. Now it's time to end the session. Thank you for your time. Just 1 minute. Let me tell the concerned person. Dinesh or Vicky, anyone there? Dinesh or Vicky, anyone there?
Yes, Shekhar, Vicky here.
Yeah, Vicky, I have done from my side. So please inform the candidates about next step.
Yep, sure. Thanks, Shekhar, for such a nice session, and thanks everyone for joining today's session.
Hi, Shekhar, can you hear me?
Yeah. Tell me, Achala. You have any questions?
Yeah, as like you were saying about development and non-development career choices. Right. I'm mostly coming from the BA side and the QA side, like no development experience at all. But when I do look for the job openings in the market, it's almost everything is development. At least 10%, 20% of development for sure.
Right.
Or otherwise, I have to go to project management level. That is a bit higher experience needed.
Correct.
Right. So in this scenario, I don't understand where should I go ahead and start back again, because I have got a 3 years of backlog, like a 3 years of gap.
Okay.
And now I have to start again.
Okay. Now my first question will be for you. If the development learning becomes simple for you, would you like to proceed or not?
Yes, sure. And just for your information, yes, I tried to look into Salesforce. Actually, I have gone on a Salesforce trailhead. I have started the Apex learning. I tried my best, but the first program itself got
no problem. No problem. So see, no problem. I got your point. Now that's a very good point to listen, that you are ready to open up for the development. Now please note, for you, the development will be this. After attending the session, I'm going to make these things very simple, very stepwise, because on internet, when you learn from any kind of sources, there is limitation. There is no one to tell you if you have any kind of doubts, and this single doubt can entirely ruin your understanding. Here I'm going to make your development very simple. Just attend all these regular sessions, and when we start development, I'm going to start from very basics, and this way development will be very easy for you. So I think if you have already started working on learning on development, you will find it very easy. Just you need to attend all the daily sessions, and you will be very easy. It will be very easy for you to search on the job of development also. You will be able to face the interviews also. You are going to see many important things in the development. Is that clear, Achala? I hope you got the answer now.
Yeah, I got the answer, but it is just like little bit of phobia about the development. So if at all I have to skip the programming or development part in the, okay,
So,
I want to continue with the Salesforce, fine. But how possible it is to get into admin BA job? Yeah, I do heard that there are openings, but is it possible to get into that?
Yeah, so see, as I already said, it's possible. There are some jobs in admin BA, non-programming person also. But what I am saying that what is the loss of trying a shot on development? Try with your development luck. Try to proceed with that. Get the development knowledge. Try to see how you are doing in the interview. Even if you don't want to pursue latter, but at least you will have a very good knowledge about development, which we can use in the non-development work, that is BA or any kind of activity. So what I'm saying that you learn development, and whether you want to pursue or not, that you can decide when you start searching for the job. At that time, if you think, oh, Shekhar said me that to learn development, I didn't learn, now I'm not getting a single job, or I'm finding very much difficult, then you will repent at that time. So instead of that, learn development right now and go for both jobs, development, non-development. If your luck is fine, you'll get non-development job, and if you get development job also, there is no loss. So this will be complete win-win situation for you.
If I get a development job, then day-to-day life of developing programming.
No, actually, what is that? Let me tell you this scenario. Now, for example, I'm also Salesforce developer. Now, let's say, for example, I'm working 100 days in a year, for example, on Salesforce project. Out of that, I'm going to work only on 70 days for programming things, and all the remaining 30 days I'm going to work on the non-programming things. Now, this will be the scenario because we have to do various things which is having no connection of development. In fact, Salesforce itself say that try to use development programming as less as can. Salesforce itself say whenever possible don't use coding. This is a rule of Salesforce. So lots of things are there where we don't do programming, we only do some kind of configuration. Okay, I hope you got the answer. So trying is not any loss, just try and see how it goes. And meanwhile, if you get any job, then you can go for non-development program also. Okay, so this way you will be safe in both sides.
Yeah.
I hope you got your point. Great. Thank you guys. Have a good time. I'm signing off.
Thank you.
Thank you.